see these people opening car lots on corners where you can't really see the building. That shit's never gonna work because you can't see the building. And if you selling cars, you gotta be able to appeal to whoever riding down the street to see the cars that's on your lot. If they can't see what you're selling, they're not even gonna pull in there to have a conversation with you. Or these, these fucking restaurants, people just try to up and start. You gotta do research, man. You gotta anything you gonna put your money in. I feel like you need to sit down and find out the pros and cons of what you're trying to do.
You know what, Ping? Everything you're saying right now, I'm gonna say it a different way. You have to do market analysis.
Exactly.
And you have to basically do a business case analysis or business case assessment. And the fact is, what we're worried about is ROI, return on investment. So whatever amount of money or time or effort that you're going to input into a business, in my opinion, we have to think about what in the world that overall profit is going to be.
Yeah.
And like you said, it doesn't make sense if you set yourself up for failure. But I'm going to tell y'all both this, and I'm going to say this because this is the opportune moment. I want to say this. So for anyone that decides to listen to this podcast, y'all listen to me very, very, very carefully, man. Yo, right now, it's 1 million jobs in cybersecurity, which is technology. It's just protecting the internet. So by 2023, I think it's supposed to be, by 2021, it's supposed to be 2.3 million cybersecurity jobs that are open. Wow. Okay, now listen, all of us, we all be online all the time. Facebook, Instagram, whatever, those are only two that I'm on, but it's a whole bunch of shit. The fact is, if we're up on this stuff a lot, we see technology growing. According to Moore's Law, technology has an upgrade anywhere between 1 year and every 20 years. You have enormous leaps in technology. That's why, not to get off topic a little bit, guys, but that's why I keep posting shit about Nipsey. I like his music back in the day. When I first heard him, I thought he was trying to be a young Snoop. I wasn't fucking with him. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all right now. But as I started listening to his mixtapes back in the day, he's a young boy, but he was doing his thing. When I found out what he was doing as far as technology is concerned, that's a blueprint. You don't have to be a rapper or a millionaire. Whatever. That's a blueprint. It's just saying it's technology jobs out there. Because if we black people, this might be our last chance. Now Asians, I'm not dissing them because they handle their business. They're into technology. They run technology. Go out to California. Go out to Silicon Valley.
Right.
Anybody listening to this podcast right now who's on any of our pages that live out in Cali near Silicon Valley, they know exactly what I'm talking about. But y'all check this out. When Trump shut down them H-1B visas, he shut a lot of them out. They weren't citizens. That's what he did. So it's an open fucking door for us. I'm telling you. Technology is the way. I'm not saying if you go to college, you want to get whatever degree you want to get, cool. I'm just saying learn a little bit about technology or kind of push your kids. Just put the bug in their ear because we all like to get money. Technology is the way. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna repeat this one last time. 1 million jobs in cybersecurity right now. Cybersecurity is how you stop hackers from fucking your shit up. Okay? In a few years, 2.3 million. Just in America alone.
That makes sense.
So, black people, that's the shot.
Get into it.
Shot, bruh. That's the shot. You can read about that. Ping, someone like you go to work every day. You're a hard-working man. You get your bread. You come home. All of us on the internet doing this, that, and the third. All you got to do is go to YouTube and just type a little bit of shit in. Just kind of get aware of a little bit more that's going on. Because in that field, technology, they don't care about college degrees. They don't care about advanced degrees or none of that shit. There's a lot of young kids out here that are down in their parents' basement with their hands in their pants eating Cheetos, learning how to code and do all this other shit. That is the way they're moving forward. But the Asians are whipping our ass. The Nigerians are whipping our ass, and it's in technology. Now, think about it, fellas. Why would all of them overseas jump into technology. That's STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. You know, why would all of them be jumping into that and coming over here? Why aren't we doing that? I'm just saying. So, you know, if I was an elected official, what I would do, honestly, I would try to push a program for, you know how brothers, you know, go on vacation, quote unquote, you know what I mean, and they go away for a little bit. In there, they're doing those type of training programs. Those brothers will come out and they run the world.
They're not gonna put them in position to do better because they already want you to be down.
Then guess what, Payne? Guess what? Maybe the day has to come where we say we don't give a fuck what they think. Of course,
I understand that.
You have xenophobes and you have racists. Xenophobes are people who don't like you because of the way you look.
Yeah.
Racists are xenophobes with power. That's the difference. That's why I don't call everybody a racist. Because if it's some punk this on the corner not doing nothing, and he calls me a nigga, yeah, I want to slap the shit out of him. But the fact is, I'm the one that's gonna lose out in the end because I'm probably going to jail. So,
you going?
Yeah, exactly. So we black people, we kind of got to get off that emotional shit. Yeah, and one more thing, fellas. Yeah, Trump is gonna appeal to his base. He's going to keep doing it. So when he does things and it's not, and he don't love us and he don't like us and da 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 da. All I'm gonna say is this: please, and I salute Obama for just being who he was. I just want to know one thing: when he was a lame duck, in his last 4 years, he signed DACA as an executive order, right? Why in the world did he not sign anything that was specifically for black folks? When he was a lame duck, he could have put out the same thing the Democrats are yelling now on all 21 of them, saying, "Yeah, we want to explore reparations and have studies on it." He could have done that when he was up there. He could have signed that. He didn't do that. He didn't do it. Now maybe it was he felt like he was going to tank Hillary's run because people in the party was going to say, "Nah, for them niggas too much. That's too much." I don't. But I'm just saying he was a lame duck. Hillary lost anyway. And then you get in to find out what she did, her and her husband, with all of the crimes, 93 crimes bill. And it was good stuff in it. Because it put more policing in some of our rundown neighborhoods.
But it put an awful lot more black in jail.
In jail.
And penitentiary, it put an awful lot more.
Good,
that's the 85% rule, right?
I don't know. I don't know what you're pertaining to.
That's like you gotta do 85% of your time.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's where that crime bill came from, I believe.
Okay, right.
So because back in the day, like if they got life in 20 years, you could come home.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, so life is life now. It wasn't always that back in the day. Like somebody you could get 30 years, you'll be home in 3. You'll be home in 4.
Yeah. Fellas, I feel like this. These kids, these young brothers that cook up dope, that's science. That's math.
Yeah, that takes the skill.
Yeah. Check this out. What about okay, you got the dope, right? You cooked it up. Now you want to sell it. To me, that's public relations. So
that's not only that's public relations, but that's commerce.
Exactly. Yeah. Brothers doing that, I don't want to hear from no one. Oh well, that's all they can do. No, they were born into certain situations.
And they
situations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But these are geniuses, man. Imagine if you go to prison. If we're locked up more than anybody else in America, imagine how many geniuses are locked up right now, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bruh, it's been bad. It's been bad, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat the shit. We can go back through the laws. We can go all the way back to the black codes, the dumb diverses. We can go back to meritorious manumission, the civil rights law of 1865, the Indian Treaty of 1866. There's a lot of shit that happened, but we could have got money. Like the Indian Treaty of 1866 during the Civil. And I posted about this, but I'm gonna tell y'all again. During the Civil War, There were Native American tribes that enslaved us. There were Native American tribes who fought on the side of the Confederacy. When that war ended, the South, they said, okay, well, you know what? We're a defeated nation, so you have to rebuild us. That's where Reconstruction started at. That's why that happened. But the Indian nations were separate, and they said, no, we were going to sign a separate treaty with the U.S. government because we're defeated nations to help rebuild us. That's why Native Americans today have casinos, reservations, free health care, free college tuition. That's where that comes from.
They got free college tuition too?
Free college tuition. Now, in that treaty, it says those that they enslaved were supposed to receive the exact same benefits. So listen, and now find out how many trillions are made in the casino industry and the gambling industry. Oh yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they didn't live up. As a matter of fact, they're the reason why we celebrate Juneteenth. Because even though the Civil War ended in 1864, and you had the 13th Amendment that was passed to free us, the Native American tribes said, we're a separate nation. We don't fall under that. So we're going to keep the slaves we got enslaved. We're going to keep them. And it took the U.S. Army to go down there. They had to send a U.S. Army into these Native American reservations, or Native American nations, because they didn't have reservations yet, but nations, to go and force them to free black people. And now y'all know that's what Juneteenth comes from. Okay? It was them.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, man.
I ain't know that.
Facts. So that whole Dakota pipeline mess, yeah, for y'all, everybody can cry about it. I'm not saying it's not fucked up what's going on out there. Whatever was going on, I ain't knocking. If they want to fight, it ain't our fight.
Right.
It's not our fight, man. You know, so that's what happened with the Indian Treaty of 1866. Do y'all know if it takes one senator, one U.S. senator just has to bring the discussion up on the floor of the Senate. That's all they have to do. And then the Senate has to then have discussions about it. And then hopefully it'll go to a panel and maybe they'll try to fix this. Now, what Dr. Anderson explained, the reason why the natives were able to get away with it is because basically, I mean, there was greed. They didn't want to share the money. And they went to, I forgot the name of the agency in the U.S. government. Is it the Bureau of Indian Affairs? I can't remember. NIH? I can't remember. But the natives went there, leadership from their nations went there, and they just said, hey, we want to try to keep this bread. And then you had certain congressmen, not black congressmen, obviously back then. We're talking like the 1930s and 40s. And they went there and they said, hey, we don't want to share the money. And they said, well, you need to come up with a quantum law within your nations to say, okay, well, if the black people that say y'all owe us money because of the Indian Treaty of 1866 come up, just say, hey, y'all have to have some Indian blood up in you. That's that quantum law, or one drop law. So
yeah,
it's called quantum. So that's how they got us.
Yeah, I think the guy I work with, he gets like every 4 months he gets a stipend or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gets a check from the government every 4 months. So like I want to say $2,200 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But he get it every 4 months.
What do you get? Because I don't get shit.
Don't get a damn thing. I don't get a damn thing.
So
but yeah, I think it's either between $1,500 and $2,200. But I know it come every 3 to 4 months. That's what he be thinking on. But that's what he be thinking on.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I know. Hell yeah. Based off the things that we done made alone. Based off all of our inventions, all of our patents that they done took from us. Based off all of that stuff alone.
And then when mercantilism first became capitalism here in the United States, there was one time where there were so many black people before the stock market, before slavery ended. Black people were the capital in capitalism, not the commodities, not the hemp weed that we picked, not the tobacco, not the cotton, not agriculture, but actual the bodies, us.
Yeah.
Our ancestors were the inception of wealth in the United States. I don't give a fuck what a xenophobic person has to say. I don't care what race you are, right? The facts are what they are. I deal with numbers and empirical data. I don't give a damn about people's emotions. That's what it is.